For the second year in a row, the pandemic has forced the Punahou Carnival to adjust. This year, while the event is in person for students and families, the greater community is only able to participate virtually.
KITV4's Leah Kamana spoke with Punahou's president to find out about how this impacts the school financially and help some of the students.
Malasadas, Portuguese bean soup, carnival rides, variety show, the fun times at Punahou Carnival, and also things that serve a greater purpose.
All of the proceeds, all of the revenue from Carnival goes to support financial aid.
Mike Latham, president of Punahou School, says Punahou spends a little more than $10 million annually on financial aid.
At this point at Punahou, about 25% of our students receive financial aid. The average financial aid award is a little over $11,000.
In a normal year, Carnival contributing about 10% of financial aid allocation, or about $1 million. So I asked Latham what that meant for the school in a year like 2021, where Carnival became more of a drive-through event.
Financially, we actually did really well last year. And part of that, I think, was that everybody recognized that the state of Hawaii was in an extraordinary moment, that the economic downturn that was created by the pandemic was affecting everyone in the state.
And that was great. As Latham tells me, financial aid spending for last school year jumped about 30%.
And I think that was really because a lot of families, perhaps those who'd never received aid before, came forward because they had real needs. A lot of people who had received aid before had much greater needs that now we wanted to try to meet.
That additional need still being seen this year and expected to continue in years to come. So Punahou hoping people continue to support as Carnival looks to reach the wider community virtually this year with its art show and silent auction online.
Let's say, Carnival doesn't provide that 10%. Or around there, how do we make up for that?
Financial aid is such a priority for us that what that would mean is that we would both, I think, rely as strongly as we could on philanthropy, making appeals to our alumni and others about the urgency of this need, but we would reallocate funding from other parts of our operational budget.
So while you may be craving that malasada, you aren't settling too much with a jar of lilikoi butter available in the virtual silent auction. In Honolulu, Leah Kamana, KITV4 Island News.